Hi, so this question is majority element. So you are given the array nums of size n, so you have to return the majority element. So just find out what is the most frequency number in the array. So this question is supposed to be easy. So I have 3 different solutions, so you can just follow along which one you want to prefer. So basically you can sort it, right? So you can sort a number. So in this one you can say 2, 3, 3, right? So what does majority element in array means, right? If you have the length of the array, right, half of it, at least half of it is what is a majority element, right? So you can just take the middle value. So you can just sort and then you take the middle value. So this is one of the solution, which is the quickest one. But the time and space is going to be based on the sorting. It's going to be n log n, right? And the space is constant, all of 1, right? So this is one of the solutions. So let me go over the next one. The second solution is going to be counting. So I don't have to sort it, so I just have to count. So I will traverse the entire array. So I will traverse the entire array, and if I see a number, okay, so so I have a counter and I have an element, right? Element. So if my element does not equal to the nums, the index, right? So if I'm starting at this position, so if the element does not equal to the nums, I'm going to just decrement the counter, and if my counter is actually equal to 0, I'm going to set the element to the nums. So if count is actually equal to 0, right? I'm going to set the element to nums, and the element is going to be what? If they are equal, then if element is equal to the nums, I'm going to plus 1. So it's going to be what? If element equal to the nums, then you plus 1, else minus 1, right? So just keep counting the most frequency element, and this is the second solution. So the last solution is going to be what? Divide and conquer. So divide and conquer is a good idea. You don't have to sort it, but what you actually need is you have to keep splitting, and once you split the entire array, right, then you can just find out the frequency number, and so divide. So divide and conquer is actually 2 function. So divide is actually mean that you have to divide to piece by piece, right? So piece by piece. Conquer mean that you want to find out like what is the most frequency number in the target, right? So this is it, right? So let's just start coding. So I'm going to start with the easy one. So array, the sort nums, and I just get the half of the so it's going to be half of it, right? So half of the index for the arrays, so submit. Right, so let's talk about the second solution. So the second solution is going to be what? In count is actually equal to 0, and element is actually equal to 0 as well. So for in nums, count, and then nums, right? I'm traversing the nums array, right? So if count is actually equal to 0, my element is actually equal to num, and my element, my count is going to be what? It's going to be equal to what? Actually it's plus equal, right? Because I need to check if the element is actually equal to num, then I will just increment by 1, else decrement by 1, and I will return the element. So this is it, right? So submit. Alright, so far so good. The last one is going to be divide and conquer. So divide and conquer should be the hardest one, but I'm going to just keep solving. So okay, so you have 2 functions. It's going to be divide. So what do we actually need in nums array? In starting index, in any index, right? And public. In conquer, right? Conquer, you still need arrays no matter what. You still need a star, you still need a and you also need a topic. So you need to just keep comparing. If there is the target is actually equal to the nums at I position from left and right, from starting and end, if they are equal, then you just increment, right? So I can just return divide and nums, and the starting is going to be equal to 0, and it's going to be -1, right? Nums of them -1. So if the star is actually equal to n, so this is the index, I can actually return either one of these, right? So I can say nums star, right? Alright, now I need to divide, right? So divide, I'm going to say left part is equal to divide nums star. And how do I know my middle value? So my middle value is going to be what? Star plus n minus star divided by 2. This is the middle value. So I'm going to put it in mid. And this is going to be right part. It's going to be divide nums mid plus 1. And this is going to be n, right? And let's just see if left part and right part are the same, which means what? They are only one element. So if left part is actually equal to the right part, I will return what? Left part. So I'm just okay, this is it. So in the beginning, so you have 0. Okay, give me 1 sec. So you have 0, 1, 2, wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6. So mid is 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So you will cut into the half, right? Cut into the half, left part, right part. And then once you do it again, right? 0, 1, 2, 2. This is what? This is second. This is second. 0, 0, 0, 2, and this is 4, 6, right? And then you cut into the half, right? Because the middle value is actually 1, right? Give me one sec. 1, and this is 5. Alright, now you actually split everyone into one element, right? And when you compare, if star is actually equal to n, yes, and then I will just return the any element. So I will return 2. Then I will compare with the right part. So if they are equal, then I can just say return left part. Then I need to keep count for my left and right. So I will say left count is actually equal to conquer num star and then target is going to be reversing what? Left part, right? And this is going to be exactly the same thing for right count. Conquer num star and this is what? Right part. Alright, so now I just need a counter. So I can just traverse from the star to the end. You have to be less than equal. This is because our index is -1 already in I++. So if the target is actually what? Equal to the num say I, like my counter will increment by 1 and I will return a counter. And again, so I need a return value, right, for the int. So if left count is greater than right count, right, I'm going to return left part or right part, right? Because left part and right part is what? Is a value in the nums array. And then left count and right count is going to be the count for the counter. Yes. So if left count is greater than right count, I need to return the left part, else right part. So this is it. Cool. So let's talk about the time and space again. This is definitely all of them. Like you split every single one of them, right? And you actually log them, right? You split into the half every single time, and then left and right, and then now when you go up, right? When you go up, like you do have to traverse the conquer from starting and ending. This is actually taking all of them, right? So I mean total. So it's going to be the total time is going to be all of n, and space is what? Constant, right? All of 1. And this is a solution, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.